This will make you laugh. So the other day I went for a job interview, right, at just in retail at B&Q, which is one of the DIY stores over here, right? But it's all the way down at like West Norwood or Norwood, down South London, past Brixton. Anyway, we got chatting, and I probably interviewed them more than they interviewed me. I was asking about, what are your customers like? What's the area like? And she's like, oh yeah, we get lots of drunk people, lots of shoplifting, and lots of knife crime. And I'm like, what? You seriously want me to come and work for 10 quid an hour, having to battle shoplifters with knives and drunks with knives? Oh, just forget it. Are you absolutely out of your mind? Not for any quid an hour, frankly. Yeah, anyway, I got a job, but I declined. It took me 2 tubes and a bus to get there from East London, and I'm like, I'm not going to do this. Stuff that for a joke. I bide my time. I don't need to get a job straight away. I'll just wait till we find a place, get settled, then I get myself a part-time job. I like the idea of, those hop-on, hop-off buses, the tour buses. I reckon I'd make a great tour guide. Just got to learn all major tourist attractions around London, which is pretty easy, I reckon something like that would be pretty awesome. Or in a fitness centre maybe, where I'm just around people, So we've had a good look around London. East London, North London. North London is lovely. Islington, Hackney, but it's really expensive. It's even more expensive in the south. Looking at 1-bedroom apartments, £3,000 a month. Crazy. I mean, down south it's not exactly cheap either. We're looking at £2,000 a month for a 1-bedroom. You can maybe get a 2-bedroom, but I don't want to get any more bedrooms, because the more bedrooms we got, the more council tax we have to pay. I'm like, so 1-bedroom apartment it is, hopefully maybe with a garden or something, if we're lucky. Because there are a few places like that around, and you can get places cheaper than that as well, but they're pretty much dumps. That's the price you got to pay for an apartment in London, eh? So looked around Clapham. Clapham's nice, but Vauxhall is on the top of our list because it's like a gay area, and I want to be walking distance to a gay bar. I want to be social again. That's the whole reason I want to get off the boat, so I can be social. And it's got really good connections. There's tube stations nearby, and the buses. There's tons of buses everywhere, and they're cheaper than the tube, and you get to see more. That's what I like about the bus. The tube is a great way of getting places quickly, but it's like 3 times the price of a bus. So we've had a good look around. Hackney, Islington. We've been to Hackney Wick. We've seen East London. I like East London, but it's just a bit far away, and it's not near the tube. Where Duncan is, not near the tube. It's a 15-minute walk to a tube station. So I think South London, Vauxhall, Lambeth, maybe Elephant and Castle, that general area, but not Brixton. We went to Brixton too once. Great for a day out, awesome for a day out, but I don't fancy the idea of walking around there at night time. It just looks dodgy. There's some dodgy areas around London. But there's dodgy areas everywhere, Manchester was the same, and Coates, I got assaulted on the towpath when I was working for the Canal River Trust, and that was at Ancoats, dodgy as hell. So there's places like that, they're everywhere, you just got to be a bit mindful of where you are. But I think Vauxhall's it. Yeah.